If you're looking for movies or TV shows starring Lea Seydoux, you just click on the right video. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on discovering great movies and TV shows again. Number 1. Farewell, My Queen, 2012.
J'étais la lectrice de la reine. J'obéis à la reine. Bientôt, je serai loin de Versailles.
It's 1789, in the days before the French Revolution broke out. Paris is experiencing its most tumultuous days, and the streets are filled with turmoil and unrest, as if a pressure cooker was about to explode. However, the court of Versailles remains oblivious to everything, suspended in its usual rituals, squandering money. When the Bastille is stormed, many nobles and servants panic and flee to avoid capture by the angry populace. Others, like young Sidonie Laborde, don't believe they're in danger inside the palace and stay with their queen, Marie Antoinette, who remains entrenched in her estate, unaware that her days of splendor are over and that the horror of humiliation and death awaits her just around the corner. Number 2. Grand Central, 2013.
Gary, une date de naissance, Gary?
6 mars 84.
Bien, vous parlez un peu l'anglais?
Non.
Ça ira. Tu signes ici et tu paraffes.
A young unemployed man finds work at a nuclear power plant and begins an illicit affair with the fiancée of one of his senior workmates. Gary is a smart young man who learns quickly, and as he progresses from one small job to another, he finds himself working in a nuclear power plant. He is in the area closest to where the chemical reactions take place and where radioactivity is at its highest. He finally finds what he is looking for: money, a team, and a family. But the team also means Carol, the wife of Tony, whom he is in love with. Between forbidden love and poisonous gases, every day becomes a new threat for Gary. Number 3. Blue is the Warmest Color, 2013.
L'enfance, c'est ça, hein. C'est l'âge où vous en sortez, j'espère. C'est l'âge où on n'est pas encore assez mûr, on n'est pas encore assez fort.
T'es gênée?
At 15, Adele knows two things. She's a girl, and she likes dating boys. But her whole world is about to change in the way she least expected. One day, in the main square of her town, she sees the reflections of Emma's blue hair and, without knowing how it happened, she discovers that she likes it in a way she's never liked anyone before. Adele will change the way she sees the world and the way others see her, which won't be easy. Her powerful, youthful love for Emma will inspire her to feel like a woman and to want to experience feelings like a true adult. But life won't make it easy, and Adele struggles with the world around her. Her parents' narrow-mindedness and her harsh morals will stand in her way to freedom and happiness. Number 4. Diary of a Chambermaid, 2015.
Oui, c'est moi. D'abord, il y a de bonnes places nulle part.
Il n'y a pas de mauvaise place.
Il n'y a que de mauvais maîtres.
Non, que des mauvais domestiques.
France around 1930, the self-confident Celestine is hired as a lady's maid in an upper-class house in Normandy. Her new employers are the lascivious master of the house and his tyrannical and jealous wife. The clever Celestine seeks a way to rise into the middle class, which she simultaneously condemns for its hypocrisy. She does everything to avoid ending up like the cook Marianne, who secretly killed her child, conceived out of wedlock, only to discover in despair that she is pregnant again. The bright maid is particularly interested in the mysterious butler Joseph, who distributes anti-Semitic literature and suggests that she work for him as a prostitute in Cherbourg. Number 5. Zoe, 2018.
So, Cole wants to start my socialization immediately. Asked him if I could learn to dance.
A love story set against the backdrop of new technology, with a scientific research laboratory working on a way to improve relationships between human beings. Cole and Zoe are colleagues. While Cole designs so-called synthetics, robots so lifelike they're indistinguishable from humans, Zoe uses algorithms to find her clients the perfect partner for a lifelong relationship. Little by little, she develops feelings for Cole herself, but he doesn't seem to be able to reciprocate them. And when Zoe discovers the truth about her identity, it shatters her entire world so much that she and Cole are thrown into a brutal downward spiral. Number 6. Deception, 2021.
Pas écrit un seul de ses livres. Ils ont été écrits par toute une série de maîtresses. Et moi, j'ai écrit les 2 derniers.
Et moi, si ça m'humiliait.
C'est un jeu.
London, 1987. Philip is a famous American writer living in exile in London. Bored by his staid marriage, he begins an affair with a much younger woman. He meets with his lover, l'amante anglaise, in his office, a refuge for the two lovers. Here they make love, argue, reconcile, and talk for hours about the women who shape his life, about anti-Semitism, literature, and about staying true to himself. In these moments, Philip blocks out his real life as a husband and father for a few moments. Film adaptation based on the novel of the same name by Philip Roth. Number 7. The French Dispatch, 2021.
Columns into the French Dispatch, a factual weekly report on the subjects of world politics.
The American magazine, The French Dispatch, is an offshoot of the Liberty, Kansas Evening Star newspaper, whose editorial offices are located in the fictional French town of Ennui-sur-Blaise. The Evening Star and the French Dispatch were founded by Arthur Howitzer Jr., who ran the magazine for 50 years and has since passed away. His employees remember Howitzer, and 4 major stories published in the newspaper are brought to life. Prisoner Moses Rosenthaler finds his jailer Simone as a muse and model. Reporter Lucinda Kremens begins an affair with the revolutionary Zeffirelli and begins to doubt her journalistic integrity. Number 8. The Story of My Wife, 2021.
You don't like him, do you?
You want me to like your admirer?
You are completely insane.
French drama film directed by Ildiko Enyedi and based on the book of the same name by Hungarian writer Milan Fust. In the plot, we are introduced to Jacob Storr, the captain of a boat who makes a bet with his friend after entering a cafe. He will marry the first woman who enters the cafe after them, no matter who she is. So the first to enter the place is the charming Lizzie, with whom, being faithful to his promise, Jacob ends up promptly marrying. However, as life is not a fairy tale, the captain's life will be exposed to many trials. Number 9. One Fine Morning, 2022.
Je peux pas faire ça. Quitter ma femme, faire souffrir mon fils, je suis pas prêt.
Sandra works as a translator and interpreter from German to Portuguese. She takes care of her young daughter alone, as well as her father. Between the daily obligations of attending lectures and picking up the girl from school, she meets Clément, an old boyfriend who is now married. Despite the inconveniences of this arrangement, they begin a secret affair. The heroine is therefore a woman in perpetual movement. The vast majority of the scenes consist of her walking through the streets, entering and exiting the subway, opening and closing doors to apartments and offices. Number 10. The Beast, 2023.
Mi ha parlato di una cosa rara, strana e terribile, che l'avrebbe colpita e annientata.
The year is 2044. Artificial intelligence controls all facets of a stoic society as humans routinely erase their feelings. Hoping to eliminate pain caused by their past life romances, Gabriel continually falls in love with different incarnations of Louis. Set first in Belle Epoque-era Paris, Louis is a British man who woos her away from a cold husband. Then in early 21st century Los Angeles, he is a disturbed American bent on delivering violent retribution. Will the process allow Gabrielle to fully connect with Louis in the present, or are the two doomed to repeat their previous fates?